Hey, give me back my torches. We need to make new torches, honestly. Especially if we keep finding desert temples. Okay, oh, emeralds! Gladly take those. Key parrots. We seem to have it. We seem to have it. Oh, 2 at once. I think, yes, I need to check my list for every single one. I feel like we are still missing this one, but apparently we have it, and then we are also still missing this one. We are definitely missing the one at the bottom, I guess not the one at the top. I'll gladly take a few more, and the last one. Cetrum, I think we have those. Yeah, I think we have those. Definitely some really good loot down here. Definitely good loot. Not complaining, very happy I can live with the desert, not the desert temples, with the villages not having any of the seeds that we're needing. That definitely made up for that. Is it dark? That's the wrong side. Where are we getting out? Are we? No, we're getting out here. Okay. I am sorry, I'm paranoid. Yeah, the sun is setting. Okay, let's grab the backpack to get the bed out of the backpack. Wow, English is one thing. It's a thing, yes, in a language. And I struggle with my cable again, of course. Are you kidding me? Okay. The cable is out of the chair. I don't know how this keeps happening. Maybe because I change seating positions every 2 seconds. Okay, let's continue. Just checking out if we see anything that is not on the atlas. Wow, this desert, really, this is good desert. Definitely a good one. One of the best ones, actually, that I have seen so far. I mean, yes, I have seen villages with like 3 desert temples surrounding them, but I don't know. I like that it's just like a really, really big desert with like all the stuff spread apart, you know, not just all thrown in one chunk area, you know. Even though it definitely looks interesting when you find a village and there's like 2 desert temples or even more surrounding it. I almost thought for 1 second that house was a desert temple. For 1 second. But no. Let's stay away from the lava. I don't want that crashing in. Also, I'm a little bit sad that we haven't found any blacksmiths in these villages. Are you kidding me? I hate quicksand more than anything. Oh, look at him. He's going for a swim. Okay, something did not work out here. Cactus fruits, yeah. Not happening, buddy. They need to be grown on sand. Not like this. Oh, blacksmith! Thank you, game. Okay, what do we have? I mean, I'll take it. I mean, considering we mined a bunch of obsidian when we did the bamboo farm. Not that exciting that I think about it, because we have so much obsidian. Dude, half the village is dying. Okay, not dying because it's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro. Oh god, what is going on with these villagers? They have lots of crops, but just not the ones that we need. Or like are searching for. Ouch. Just making sure our armor is still intact. Okay, desert seems to be ending after this. Interesting. Interesting village. Interesting desert temple. I mean, I am a little bit sad that we didn't find any seeds in multiple villages now. But I guess I guess life didn't want us to have them. Imagine you're jumping down from there, you place a torch on that one sand block and then it drops down and you die. That is why I don't trust sand and gravel. That is why I have trust issues. Speaking is hard. Okay, we have a lush forest, one of those willow tree swamps, and like a spruce forest. So I'd say we go into the spruce forest. They will usually have pretty nice flowers. I mean, we still have some backpack space. We can still collect a few more flowers. Or is it? No, this seems to be one of those biomes where we have willow trees and spruce. Okay, that's a normal swamp. Lush forest? That basically are swamp trees, just a little bit taller and not swampy looking. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Apparently I'm not supposed to talk because the game just throws stuff at me if I do that. Okay. Oh, swamp flowers. I don't think we have collected a bunch of them yet, so we might as well pick up a few. This is a very thick ravine. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, look at the clover patches. Clover. I think I pronounced it right the first time, right? Plains biome! I need to collect stuff. It's in my blood, okay? Oh my god. Can't be missing out on stuff. Not on this channel. We're not leaving any loot behind. I think I just saw clay there in the water. I don't know, I like the way those mushrooms look. Oh, multi-variety flowers. And cute little mushrooms. And some more of these, of course. Sword ferns, of course. Just give me the whole map. God, the mud is so annoying. Moo. Oh, there's like a snowy mountain. Have we collected these yet? I don't even know. We're gonna collect them now. So we have them. Isn't that great? Village? Nah. Not yet, at least. This is a nice area. I don't know if we have these, so I'm just picking up a few. All for the storage system. This is like so nice here. And they have such nice flowers. We need to organize in a second. Oh, dark oak forest. Nice. Okay, honestly, plants. That goes there. And then we have these. I'm just gonna put them into flowers. Flowers. The blue milk caps can go into random. Then, or amazing way to fill multi-variety flower backpacks. And we're gonna check out the dark oak forest. Hopefully without any mobs that have spawned down there. That's what I really don't like about these forests. I don't like the mobs. Can they just disappear, please? Okay, I thought there was like a creeper going through there, but it was just like leaves and vines and... Oh, I don't feel safe here. Just give me pretty flowers, please, so I can relax. Because when I see nice flowers, I know that life is good. pretty area. These are pretty. Definitely will take those. Oh my god, look at that mushroom. That looks so cool. I mean, minus all the dropped items down there. That we will take because, you know, we're not gonna waste items. Oh, pretty flower. This is a nice area, definitely. Yeah, oh, and no, it still continues a little bit more as I had feared it would end soon. Is this the... Okay, I was worried for 1 second that this would be the red forest that we already went through, but it's not. It is a new one with new flowers that we have not collected yet. Oink oink. Should we? Kinda want to, if I'm honest. We're just I feel drawn to this direction, okay? Okay, random stuff that's lying there. Sadly, we haven't found any cool flowers in this dark oak forest. Quack, 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 quack! So I guess it's time to go to a forest that actually treats us well. Which would be this one. Quack, quack, quack! Oh god, there's stuff lying there. I feel so bad about not picking up loot. God, why did I put away the torches? What am I doing? Random and... shrub? I'd say that's a flower, I don't care. Have I put those into plants before? I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to organize some things because sometimes shrubs look like flowers and I don't want to put them in the storage system with completely green looking shrubs. So it's gonna be a big struggle. And that's just why I've been putting it off for so long. I just don't want to. I'm scared of doing that. Oh, hydrangeas! That looks really cool. Oh my god, that looks good. Really interesting terrain. Okay. Grab these and then we quickly go over there and grab the pretty flowers. And then we go back to our beloved red forest there. I was actually called red forest because I'm not sure. Oh, it's so pretty. Redwood forest. It's almost the same. Come on. Almost the same. I just love how whenever I change things up, I'm like, whatever. Oh, I didn't mean to hit my mic. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hit you guys. Whenever I mix things up and call something a different name, I just like, you know, no big deal. It's almost the same anyway. Who really cares, you know? But when I like watch videos and people change things up, I'm like, oh my god, how can you call that the wrong name? Like, obviously I don't comment or actually send hate, you know, it's just in my head because my brain is like, get these things right, and then I don't do it myself. Like, if I mess up myself, then it's fine, but if others do it, then my brain just goes, nah, you have to die now. So, very interesting way of thinking. I know. But that is just... How much water lettuce is here? Honestly, I want to collect a little bit of it. We don't really have much, so... Oh, clay. Honestly, we need clay. We need clay. And it's like right here, and it's at like a nice surface level. So getting it is not hurting. And look at how fast we were done with it. We just imagine how fast it's gonna be when we switch to completely efficiency 5 diamond tools. The clay would be gone before you even notice it's there. Okay, that goes there, and we continue. Minecraft flower. It hid in with the other ones. How could it do such a thing? Okay, this is a really, really big biome from what it seems like. I have no idea how to go about this. There's stuff everywhere. We just constantly want to go back and forth over the entire biome? Because I kind of don't. But also, I want all the flowers. Why am I like this? But we need them. We need them for our way too big projects. Oh, I really want to start working on like a massive project right now, and I have quite a few in mind actually, so we are up for like a few more 1,000 episodes. Don't worry, this is not ending anytime soon. You're stuck with me now. The second I hit upload, we were all doomed. Not like the second I hit upload on this channel, the second 12-year-old me hit upload. What was it, 11? 11 or 12, I don't know. I was a baby, that's all I know. Up to the point where I don't even have many memories of that age, but I feel like that might just be depression and PTSD, my brain blocking out things, which is probably more likely the case. But again, do people really remember a lot from their like early teen years? Because I think for a lot of us, those were like kind of cringe, and we all just kind of want to forget about them. At least that's how it is with a lot of people that I know. It's all just kind of like, yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen, you know? I mean, yes, we hung out at the time, but we didn't do that kind of stuff, okay? Like, the cringe of growing up. Ah, twigs, I like them. Gimme. Why is there so much pretty stuff in this biome? Like, I want to get through here at some point, trust me. I really do. I don't want to be stuck here for the rest of my life, but there's so much pretty stuff that we haven't even been to the edge of the forest yet, like the complete edge. Oh my god, this looks pretty because they're all like in like a little area. Okay, it's time to random. The apple can go there. Plants, okay, it doesn't want to go in there, then it goes in there, and then just throwing everything in there. Oh, we didn't have coral. I swear we had those in the first backpack, but whatever. If we have something taking up 2 spots actually, then whatever. It's not that big of a deal, really. It would be if we're struggling with inventory space, but we're not. So we can just let that slide. No big deal. This forest is massive. We're not going to collect every single multi-variety flower here. Just because I think that would be impossible, so you can breathe again, kids. We will be leaving this forest before we hit 1,000,000 episodes. It's not going to take that long. Don't worry, that is just a door, by the way. Because I have other human beings here. By the way, when I first started recording with the boyfriend being in the other half of the room, I felt really, really weird. I mean, I still do. Mainly when I start now, though. If I get into the recording mode, you know, I'm like fully dedicated and, you know, I'm able... Oh, I thought this was all marble. I was happy for 1 second. It doesn't really feel weird after a little bit. But when I first started, I felt so awkward. I still do whenever I vlog in front of them. I still need to like start uploading my vlogs actually. I have so much stuff I need to upload on the real life channel. But right now my focus is just on the gaming channel. So at least I have focus on one channel. Which I think is kind of good. I can always start with if we're gonna leave those there. Can always do other stuff at some other point, you know. But vlogging feels still really weird, especially if he like is near me when doing it. If he's in the other half of the room, it's okay, but right next to me, it's don't like it too much. Which is like really weird because he is basically the person that I trust the most. And yet I can't like film around him. Which is like really weird. I don't know, life is weird and just emotions and the feeling of cringe. Really weird topic, really hard to like really understand how the human brain works there, especially in like each individual case. Bellflower, okay. I almost thought our inventory was full there. I want to go a little bit more through this forest. Oh, there. Lag. Oh my god, I thought the game was about to crash. I saw the flowers in the corner, don't worry. Blocks for the salt. We're like over here somewhere. There we go. We put these away and then we collect the other ones. I'm spending a little bit more time than I planned to in this forest, okay? I fully admit to that. It is getting a little bit out of hand. But just a little bit, you know? And just a little bit is still fine. Oh my god. I guess we have an oak sapling now. I was considering to just throw it away. That's why I was like this, okay? But then it's gonna replant itself and grow there, and if we ever come back through here, I'm gonna be like, why the heck is there an oak tree here in the middle of all this redwood forest thingy? That's not the correct tree. What did the game do here? Is the game cursed again? So in order not to freak out, I think it's better if we just keep it with us. Oh my god, it's getting dark again. Are you kidding me? Is it lagging right now? Am I collecting too many flowers? Can the game not handle all this flower collecting? I mean, I could kind of understand it because, again, look at what we're doing here. It's definitely not normal amounts of flower collecting. And something that I really love is whenever I watch Actual Life in the Woods Let's Plays, which I feel like there aren't enough. And if there are Let's Plays, they always end so soon, and that just makes me a little bit sad. Why am I putting them in the plant's backpack? I am so stupid. But whenever I actually see people collecting flowers, it's so cute! You know, they don't collect flowers. They don't know what collecting flowers even means. You know, what the heck is going on with my voice? Did I just hit puberty? If you want to know what collecting flowers looks like, you are at the right place here on this channel. I really wonder, are there any other people playing this mod pack that are like this focused and determined to collect all these flowers? Or am I like really a little... That is not what I meant. Oh, okay, I guess we have this now. Am I a little bit insane here? Because I have problems to get through biomes because there are lots of flowers that I like. Like, I think that is a little bit out of hand. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Meh. Come on, I'm gonna try to just kind of walk through the middle here. Never mind. No walking through the middle. There's stuff on the side. I mean, we almost covered the entire forest, let's be honest. We covered most of it. We're not leaving out much here. Where are those? If we're missing columbines, or whatever they were called, then I'd be very sad. Fruit tree, but I think we have all of the oak tree fruits. Or like mainly nuts. It's like nuts and avocados on oak saplings. Probably like, I don't know, I mix up the nut names now, so nut names. Ah, yes, I am an adult. What is that? Is that... Oh, that's one of those Land of Lakes biomes? Is that what they're called? At least it's one with a bunch of mud, bunch of lakes. And honestly, also a lot of fruit trees. So you usually can find some stuff that you're often still missing in those biomes. Which is always really nice. Columbines, yes, that's what they're called. Of course it doesn't go into plants 1. And we still have space for these, which is great. We need to stop being so immersed. Not immersed. Immersed isn't the right word. So caught up in collecting all these flowers. But again, and they're so pretty. Look at them. That one was like just right in front of us. Am I just supposed to walk past it? Oh my god. Pretty flowers. Especially here, the ruby ones. We don't have a lot of them, so this is amazing. I'm gonna leave those there. Yeah, this is a land of lakes, as you can see. Bunch of lakes, bunch of mud. And a lot of times you just randomly fall into one of these because the terrain is lack. The terrain is lack, yes. That, and also because it's just uneven terrain. But you usually find a bunch of coconut trees here. Is it a coconut one? That's not a coconut one. What is that? That is... Let me... No. Don't need those. Yeah, or that just happens. You want to take a step backwards and you just fall. Also, something that I had to learn the very hard way. Once I was wanting to strip mine a little bit away from my house, so I like walked a few hundred blocks and then started strip mining for a long time. I also had a bunch of backpacks on me in order to actually do that. And apparently there was like a land of lakes biome, like 1,000 blocks. No, not 1,000. Who knows? A few hundred blocks away from where I started mining. Those random lakes, they continue underground. It was so annoying. There was constantly water everywhere on the sides. Coconuts on the sides. Just, you know, you mine one block and suddenly there's water all over your head. And just don't mine underneath these biomes. That is the biggest life advice I can ever give anyone. So, there you go. Don't go somewhere else. Don't mine anywhere else. Just not in these biomes. That's chalk. Apricots. Do we have apricots? Yes, we have. We're basically missing the really exotic stuff. You know, we're missing olives, dragon fruits, plum, cinnamon, fig, date, maple. That's just most. I skipped a few, okay? No, that is marble, but it's strong. That is the right marble. You see, this is marble from Underground Biomes Constructs, sorry. And this is marble from the Chisel 2 mod. I thought there was like a creeper there. Did I hear a spider? I heard mobs. I don't like this. I'm gonna grab my stuff and honestly let's collect some coal. Why not? You know, we're gonna need a bunch. Anyway, because our food that we are going to eat like all the time is made out of toast, which means we need to put bread in a furnace. And in order to get the toast, there has to be coal in the furnace as well, you know, logic. Oh, interesting, okay. I want to collect a little bit of the marble here, if everyone can forgive me for that. Just because we need it. And especially because I didn't mean to mine underneath me. Especially because I really want to like work on a certain big project right now, where we are going to need a bunch of marble, probably. And we still need to like fully decorate our house, you know. I want everything basically covered in marble. That's underneath our house. I want, like, even the skeleton farm that we only see through the little glass window. I want that covered in marble. So, yeah, lots of marble to collect. Lots of marble. Oh yeah, we can definitely go a little bit to this side now. I just want to make sure we don't have directly the same biomes and stuff. Or if we ever start walking a little bit to the side that we've been previously on, because we're like in a biome and we're just collecting a bunch of stuff, then I just want to be sure that we don't run into the same path that we've been on before. Mango! Yeah, we already have mangoes. I think we even have a mango tree in our area. Black, pink in your area. I don't know why, but I just felt a very big need to say that. We need to make some torches. Okay. Of course there's gonna be one stick left over. The poor lonely stick.